Hello all my garden nerds. My name is Amy and I am the Nerdy Urban Gardener. So today I am going to be doing a harvest of my horseradish here. Horseradish, for anybody who hasn't considered it, is a fantastic option for your garden. Easy to grow, it doesn't ask for a whole lot. It is slightly aggressive, so you want to make sure you either put it in a place that you don't mind it taking over, or you have to make sure that you do maintain it every year because it will take over quite a bit of your space. But if you have the time and the room for it, highly suggest it. Also in the springtime, its flowers smell phenomenal. They are just one of the most beautiful scents I could possibly ask for in the garden. So I'm gonna do some harvests and I'm gonna show you how I do that in my garden. I hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, please don't forget to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut back all the foliage, all the leaves, take them all off to see what I've got to work with and how much I actually want to dig up. You can tell how often I cut these back by how much dead stuff there is from last year. I am a huge proponent of leaving things alone and letting them grow if they're not interfering with anything else that I've got plans for. So this horseradish has been hanging out for a very long time, growing with nothing stopping it. The goats are going to be happy. So you can see how much I cut there. It kind of started in this small little itty bitty spot right here, and it has been slowly growing this way across this little herb garden here. So just wanted to get rid of a little of that because I don't want it to take over the whole thing, and I do want to plant some other stuff in the spring. You can see the roots down there from some of it. Horseradish grows very deep roots, so when you're starting to dig it out, you have to plan for that, and you really want to start digging. So if my roots are right here, I really want to start digging like back here, straight down, and kind of try to make sure I get the whole root system out. Otherwise, those tubers are just going to kind of hang out in there and you're going to get more. So, which isn't really a big deal to me. I like to have it again. The blossoms smell heavenly. So if it kind of grows back, I'm fine with that. But it's nice to get as much out as you can. So I am going to start. Oh, there's a bean. I'm going to start, digging this out, and then I'll probably pull these out too. And then I'll leave the rest of this to come back next season. So you can see all the roots are really sticking out over here on these ones. Get out of here, grub. That'll go to my chickies after. You can see the roots are sticking out of the ground, but these do grow pretty deep root systems, so you really do want to dig pretty far down, starting maybe a little farther out from the roots, not like digging quite up against them, because you're just going to end up chopping a whole lot of it off if you do that. So you can see these roots come all the way out. These are all going to grow more. You can see how far out this one's growing. Got a lot of grubs for my chickens. Yeah, so you can see how far across these are they just keep going. So we definitely want to dig. I just snapped this piece off, but we'll have to keep going with it. Anyway, I'll make sure I dig down for that one too. But yeah, you want to dig deep and try and get the whole tuber out. So the best time to harvest your horseradish is going to be in the fall. It's end of September right now, so I'll harvest anywhere from now into the end of October and even December if the ground hasn't frozen yet. But fall is going to be the best time to get your harvest in for horseradish. Unfortunately, this one looks like it has rotted out a bit. It's been there quite a long time. Something has gotten in there. If I had to guess, you know, it's entirely possible that one of these guys got in there and had their way with it, which is kind of a bummer. But some of the other ones still look pretty decent, so that's okay. We'll get payback. Those guys are gonna be chicky food, and I'm not sad about it. Clip that root off of the other ones that are still in there. So you can see how long these roots get. This is probably, I don't know, 2 feet. They'll just keep reaching and reaching and growing more. If I had the space, I'd probably have an entire area just for these things, simply for their flowers in the spring. When I tell you that they are one of the most heavenly smells ever, I'm not lying. They are absolutely incredible. Lots of these ugly little boogers, unfortunately. When the leaves are really small like this, when they're nice and little, I've heard you can't actually use them in salads. They're supposedly really tender and they have a slight heat to them, kind of mimicking the root, but I have not ever tried it, so maybe in the spring I'll give it a shot. Not to leave all those little bits in there, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Another grub. That's a really nice looking piece right there. Ooh, it smells like horseradish. So here's my horseradish root. I got quite a bit of it over here that I harvested out. I've got to take it upstairs now and rinse it all off and grate it up. I'll probably just grate it and put it in the refrigerator for now, figure out what I'm going to do with it after. Anything you put horseradish on is fantastic. Also, is great for clearing up the sinuses. So it's good to keep some just fresh grated horseradish in your refrigerator. If you're feeling like you're getting a cold coming on or a sinus infection, it's a little rough, but take a little scoop of that and down the hatch and ooh, that'll clear you out really good, especially if it's some really fresh horseradish. But you will instantly feel your sinuses clearing up and everything will start to run out, and it will really help with possibly thwarting any kind of illnesses that you might have coming on. So it's good for a little bit of everything. But horseradish is a great plant to put in your garden. Like I said, I cannot say enough about it. And it's easy to grow, easy to maintain, and ooh, I just got a bird in the face. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me dig up a little of this horseradish. If you have any questions about how to grow it or how to start it, you can go ahead and put some comments down there for me. If you have suggestions for me, I always love to hear them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you do subscribe to my channel so that you can tune into my next video. Thank you all again so very much for watching.